All you guys can click yes for permission. Awesome. All right. So what I want to talk about as far as unbreakable mindset, right, is a lot of you guys who are going after your fitness and health goals, your business goals, any goals that you have when it comes to your family, your faith, your finances, your fitness, and even your lifestyle, your fun, whatever goals that you have this year. I really want you guys to identify first and foremost your intention, because your intention really affects your perspective, and your perspective on life or whatever area of life determines how you view it, and that ultimately determines what you're going to do, your daily habits, your actions, your beliefs, your actions, everything that's going to manifest and turn into reality. So you got to make sure you have the right intentions first and foremost. So when it comes to, let me give you guys an example. When it comes to like weight loss, right? You got to have the right intention that this is going to be a process that's going to take time, and this is going to be the man that I'm going to become. I'm going to lose 30 pounds because that's the man I want to be. So your intention is, I'm not looking for shortcuts because this is going to be until for the rest of my life, right? And with that, you're going to have a perspective of a like this is a process, this is going to take time, so you won't be discouraged if you go back 1 week or 2 weeks and you don't make the progress you want. You won't be discouraged because you actually have the intention that this is going to be for the rest of my life, right? And so you won't be discouraged because you have the perspective now that this is a process ultimately. So guess what? You won't do what most people do when they don't lose weight or they don't make the money they want or don't get the result they want after a few weeks or even a few months into the game, into the process. Which most people, what they do is either quit or they do what we call self-sabotaging. They'll self-sabotage themselves because they're not getting the results they want, right? And some of you guys are seeing amazing progress because with fitness and health, when you're working with Coach DC, the greatest coach in the world, and you're on a game plan to succeed, you're going to see fast results, right? You're going to see results fast. But with that being said, it's not always going to be like that. See, 6 months, a year, 2 years from now, you might hit a plateau. But if you have the right intention that this is who I am, it's not something I do, it's who I am. If you have that perspective that this is a journey that's going to be for the rest of my life, you won't quit after 6 months, a year, 2 years, even if you're not necessarily getting the progress that you want up front, right? So I want you guys, when you're writing your 2023 vision, because all of you guys should set your goals for 2023 in every single area of life. If you haven't done that already, I highly recommend you do so, because this will determine if you're going to succeed and achieve your wildest dreams in 2023, or if it's going to be a mediocre year and you're going to stay in the same exact place. I'm sure you guys can think about yourselves. Where were you a year ago financially? Where were you a year ago in your fitness and health? Where were you a year ago in your lifestyle? And ask yourself, how much has it really improved in the last year? And if it hasn't improved at all, guess what that is? The reason for that is your lack of intention. Intention of every single day, every single moment, every single hour, every single action you do, every single food you put in your mouth, every single rep that you do, every single action you do to make money or build your business or build your relationships, whatever it is, was it done passively, or was it done with the intention that I want to grow, that I have a goal that I want to achieve, X amount of money, X amount of weight loss, I want a certain level of relationships, I want a certain lifestyle, whatever it is. If you have that goal, if you have that vision, and you set your intention every single day to make progress towards that vision, it's much more likely and almost guaranteed to happen, versus if you every single day you're just going through the motions. See, most people wake up and they wake up and they have no clarity of what they want in their faith, what they want in their family, what they want in their relationships, their fitness and health, what they want for their money, their impact, their life, like what they want to create in their life, right? And if you don't have that proper clarity and that proper intention, you're going to literally walk through life like a zombie and not make progress. You will stay in the same exact position week after week, month after month, year after year. And why people see so much progress when they're with their fitness and health goals, when they join my fitness and health program, or when they make a lot of progress in their finances and building their business when they join my business program, is because we get very clear on what they want to achieve. We reverse engineer a game plan to guarantee their success. And then we constantly make sure they have the right intention and hold them accountable to do it every single day. So for all of you guys making progress in your fitness and health goals, the reason being is because you have a goal of losing 10 pounds. Now you have a workout program, you have a nutrition guide or a meal plan, some macros to follow. You know, oh, I need to walk 10,000 steps. I need to drink a gallon of water a day. Oh, Devin's going to message me every day. Devin's going to hold me accountable every day. He's going to answer all my questions. Oh, I got to fill in the weekly check-in form. See, we have clarity, we have intention, we have structure, right? So it's inevitable to make progress towards that goal, towards that desired outcome. Now, in order to be able to do that going into this new year for all of your areas of life, financial, all right? And the only reason you guys want to make money, more money, why? Is to fuel these other goals that you have with your family, with your fitness and health, with your faith, whatever you want, believe in, right? And your lifestyle, the fun that you want to have, the places you want to travel, the activities you want to do, right? And so I want you guys to really sit down and write down, what lifestyle do I want to live? Who do I want to be? What body do I want to have? What money do I want to have? Where do I want to travel? Right? What type of confidence? What type of energy? What type of relationships do I want to have in my life? Right? Get very clear on setting your intention for 2023 in each area of life, right? Because we were talking about your mindset, to build the unbreakable mindset. But how are you going to become unbreakable? Is you know that what you want. Somebody who doesn't know what he wants is breakable. See, for example, if let me see, somebody offers me an opportunity. Somebody offered me an opportunity earlier today. Oh, you can make X amount of money doing real estate, blah, 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 blah. If I was somebody that didn't know what he wanted, I would jump on any opportunity that was given to me. Right? But when you are a person who knows what you want and you have your intention, you have that clarity of who you want to be, what you want to have, the body you want to have, the money you want to have, when you have that intention, nobody can shake you off with some shiny object syndrome, opportunity, X amount of money, this and that. But for you individuals who don't have intention of what you want to create in your life, you'll jump on any opportunity, right? I've seen that time and time again. People jump on any opportunity because they don't know what they want. And that's perfectly fine. But what I'm encouraging you to do is know what you want going into 2023. Get your intention right. Set your goals. Set your vision. What do you want to accomplish? Because from there, you actually can begin to develop a game plan and daily actions and habits and things you need to do to actually create that reality, to get that body, to build that lifestyle, right? And you won't be breakable. And when we're talking about the unbreakable mindset, right? This is when you get into fights with people you love or people you don't love, right? Or somebody dies in your family, or some bull crap happens in your life. You get some bad something happens, some health thing or some just unforeseen circumstance, some crisis came into your life, right? When you have your intention, when you have the clarity of what you want to achieve, right? And you're working towards it every single day. You have a game plan to accomplish it. And you know that's truly what you want. You have the desire to have that body, to make that money, to make that impact, to have that family, those relationships, to have that type of lifestyle, to have that type of fun. When you have very clear intentions and you have that burning desire to accomplish it, it doesn't matter what life circumstances come up in the way, what relationships, what people, what unforeseen chaos, things come in your way, you're not going to be shaken and you're not going to be broken. And in fact, you're going to be much more creative to actually find ways over the wall, to wiggle through the circumstance, to actually make the best of the opportunity. Because then you have so much power to actually see how you're going to fuel things, right? If something bad happens in your life, you're the one that's labeling it bad. But if something happens in your life, you have the opportunity to decide if you're going to label it and charge it with negative energy, or if you're going to view it positively, like this is going to teach me, this is going to strengthen me, this is going to allow me to become a new version of myself, to level up, right? You have the opportunity with your mindset to change your perspective on the situation at hand, to either destroy you or to build you, to lose or to win, to be a loser or victorious. You have the power. That is what we talk about mindset when we're talking about mindset. So with your guys' fitness and health goals, with your business goals, your money goals, your relationship goals, your lifestyle, your fun goals, your faith, every single area of life. I really want you guys to check your intention and make sure you know what you want. You have that vision, you have that clarity. All right. That way, no matter what comes up in your life, the bull crap, the BS, the hard stuff, crisis, whatever, hardships, you have the right intention. So you're going to be able to develop the right perspective when that stuff comes up. So you have the unshakable, unbreakable mindset on the pursuit of greatness, on the pursuit of your full potential, on the pursuit of your fitness, health, wealth, relationship goals, everything you want to accomplish, right? You're going to be able to break that. You're going to be unshakable, unbreakable on your pursuit of that, right? Does that make sense, guys? Yes? Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up or say yes in the comments. Yeah?
Yes, it makes sense.
Fire. Fire. So the real thing I want to make sure you guys get clear on is, especially going into the new year, this is something you should do all the time. All the time. I've written on my wall the vision of the man I want to be, the lifestyle I want to have, what I want to accomplish in 2023 in every single area of life, in my faith, in my finances, in my fitness and health, in my relationships, in my lifestyle, and the fun I want to have, the places I want to travel. I have a very clear vision of what I want. Now I want you guys to get very clear, because see, that's clarity, that's intention. You know what you're going into this year for. You know what you're going into this program for. You know what you're hopping on these group calls for. You know what you're waking up every single day for. Every single day, you're a man on a mission to accomplish those goals. You know what you're doing with your health, your wealth, your relationships, your fun, your lifestyle. You know what you're working towards. And you know when you're faced with adversity and struggle, you know that you're going to find the right perspective that's going to allow you to continue to make progress towards that goal. And you're not going to be deterred. You're not going to be switched into another direction. You're going to continue on that pursuit for that goal. And it's perfectly fine if it changes over time, right? Because you change, you evolve. But as long as you continue to get clarity on what you want and what you want to achieve in your life, right? So I've written on my wall my vision for 2023 in every single area of life, the vision I want to create. Okay, I even have a vision board. I did a training I can send you guys if you want. But I have this is my visional on my phone. This is my vision board on my phone. Okay, places I want to travel, priorities in my life, business goals, boom, boom, boom. It's a thing, vision board on my phone. I have a vision board in my room of the lifestyle I want to live, the places I want to travel, the body I want to have. I created a vision board, right? You get a bulletin board, you can print off some pictures, you can put it on there, right? I've written down my 2023 vision in every single area of life, how I want to live. Then also, very importantly, I want you guys to do is why it's a need, why it's something that you truly want. Why is it important to you? Because I don't want you guys to say, I want to lose 20 pounds because I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to build a business because I want to build a business. I want to make X amount of money a month or a year just to make X amount of money. That's bullcrap. And that's not going to give you enough drive, enough purpose, enough motivation to accomplish anything. It's not. It just makes you feel good. It's a dream. It's like, oh yeah, I could travel the world and drive a Bugatti and be a billionaire. No, like it's a whole bunch of BS. I want you to be intentional about the goals that you set. So why is it important for you to drop 20 pounds? Why is it important for you to start that business? Why is it important for you to make X amount a month or X amount a year? What is that going to do for you? And not only do for you and your selfish ass, right? And what you want, which is very important, by the way, but for the people around you, your woman, your wife, your kids, your siblings, your mother, your father, your friends, your girlfriend, right? Being very clear, like, how is this going to benefit the other people in my life? Because now it's much more than just you. It's them. It's about them. See, a lot of the times, if you guys are trying to go after your goals by yourself and it's just about you, that's not enough motivation. That's why you'll sleep in. That's why you'll skip the gym. That's why you'll stop walking out, walking. That's why you stop tracking your macros, because it's just about you. And you would rather be comfortable. You would rather eat that cheesecake. You would rather sleep in. You would rather skip the gym. You would rather do that because it's more comfortable. But it's like, no, I actually need to build this business. I need to make more money. I need to get in better shape for, my wife, my daughter, my girlfriend, my siblings, my mother, my friends, my clients, my clients, right? Imagine if Devin just gained 50 pounds. I wouldn't be able to help you guys, right? If I fall off, you fall off a lot of times, right? So you're a leader in your life as a man. You're a leader for your friends, your clients, your employees, your boss, your coworkers. You're a leader in some shape or form. Or if you're not, you should strive to be a leader, to lead by example of what you should do in your fitness and your health and your faith and your relationships. You should be a leader in that area. You should be a leader in all areas. Strive to be your best, and people are going to begin to do the same. And you should surround yourself, like you guys are here, around other men who are striving to be their best, because that fuels you and motivates you to do the same, to continue to strive for more, because iron sharpens iron, right? All right, cool, guys. Any questions regarding that? I hope that makes sense. If it does, give me a thumbs up or drop a yes. If you have any questions, because we have a decent amount of people here today, you could raise your hand or unmute one at a time. If you guys unmute, if you guys have any questions or any comments, if this brings up anything you would like to share as well. Fire!
I got a question, brother. It's not about what, it's actually about supplements. Sorry.
You need to take 20 grams of creatine a day.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, I guess my question is, I'm new to like supplements, well, the only thing I'm taking is creatine, but I started taking it last week, and on the container, it says to do, like 4 scoops a day, like throughout the day for the first week. And then after you do like 1 scoop daily. But yeah, I just reacted weird to it, because like I get like a energy rush, and then like I get like I sort of like crush, like crash.
Well, is there caffeine in it?
I'm constantly drinking like a gallon of water a day. So is that something that's gonna go away after the first week? Or
well, is there caffeine in it? Because you really shouldn't get that type of high or crash off creatine.
No, it's just like a plain white powder. It's by like Body Tech.
Yeah, just take 5 grams a day. I want it, what do they call it? Load. I think they call it loading. I want it load or deload. Yeah, I want it. Just take 5 grams a day. And then it should your body, if you are reacting that way, it should change over time. If it doesn't, then I would take it at night, I guess, before you go to bed. If you're gonna crash, might as well take it before you go to sleep. Right? It doesn't really matter too much if you take it before or after your workout, as long as you're consistent with it. So don't be like random. Be consistent with it, and as long as and also it doesn't matter if you take it for a few days or a few weeks. You got to take creatine for months, years, right, to get the benefits. It's not gonna like you take it once and you're like super jacked. It's like a process. Like over time, you are stronger and you put on more muscle on creatine. But yeah, I wouldn't worry about it too much if you're feeling fine. But if you're crashing, maybe do it at night.
Okay. All right. So
just take 5 grams.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Fire. Alex.
Yeah. So I was just gonna say, kind of like, some of the things you mentioned earlier with mindset. It kind of reminds me, and I don't want to bring like religion in the picture if that's not appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
Not everyone's allowed to believe what they want to believe, but yeah, there's religion is useful.
Okay. So it kind of reminded me of like, because I just finished like a 12-week study thing on James with like my youth pastor and like some other guy, and like the first 4 verses it talks about so like being steadfast under trial, so like joy through suffering. Yeah. So although you may not like experience joy like initially, you'll experience that after the fact. But I mean, particularly like remaining faithful to God during that time of suffering. And then it says once you've stood the test, it like produces perseverance. And I could go to like the direct quote for that, but
yeah, I mean,
I think
that's specifically talking about on a religious basis, right? Like when faced with trials and adversity, when it comes to your pursuit. So he's talking about the book of James in the Bible, right? In the first chapter, it talks about perseverance and, you know, overcoming trials and adversities to continue to believe in God and have faith in God and pursue God, right? That could be used for anything. So yeah, and if you're religious and you believe in God, and when you're faced with trials and adversity, don't turn away from God in those times. It could be the same thing with your fitness and health. It could be the same thing with your business and your financial health, right? Everything you're going after in life. When you're faced with those trials and adversities, that's actually the determine if you really want it or not. Do you really have that belief in yourself? Do you really have that faith? Do you really want to accomplish that goal? Do you really have that desire? Because in the Bible it talks about God, it will test your depth of your desires, right? How much do you believe, and how strong is your faith, right? And I would say that happens with anything, right? Like, oh, you say that you want to lose 20 pounds, but how about when it's actually harder to do it? Like when you have a kid, or you have to work 80 hours a week at your job, right? People give me all sorts of excuses. I could say, hey, you could still drop 20 pounds without even hitting the gym once if you got enough weight to lose, just strictly from walking more and diet changes, right? It's like literally these things will test the depth of your desire. How badly do you want it? And the only people who actually achieve their goals are the people who want it bad enough. And this in the book of, so I've related to the Bible. That's awesome. And the book Think and Grow Rich, the first step to creating financial wealth and material gain is the burning desire to do so. If you don't have the burning desire to make more money, like burning desire, meaning like you're starving, like you haven't eaten in 3 days, that's how badly you want to make more money. You want it. It's not something you're okay with. You're like, yeah, if it comes, it comes. No, you want it. Like you haven't eaten in 3 days. You want more money. You want to eat after not eating for 3 days. That is the first step to accomplish the material gain. Think and Grow Rich. Same thing with your fitness and health. How badly do you want to put on muscle? How badly do you want to lose weight? How badly do you want to pursue God? How badly do you want to build that relationship? I'll tell you, I've been in a relationship for 2.5 years. I know that doesn't seem long. I know George been married for a good amount of time. I don't know if anybody else is in a relationship, but hey, there's times, especially in the beginning, the first couple of years, I think forever, even in marriage, where you're faced like, do you really love this girl? Do you really want this relationship? It would be easier if you quit. It would be easier if you just left. You know, so many times, but it really tests your love, your desire for the relationship, right? So beautiful, man. Love it. Calvin, you just flexing your face or what, bro? You got a question?
Yeah. So for me, there's 2 questions, if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I missed the Spartan legs, and I made up for it yesterday. I'm gonna go to the gym right after this call, and then so would it be bad to hit? I just hit legs yesterday. Would it be bad to hit legs today to make up for it, and then on Saturday do it again? That makes sense.
There's no reason to. I would wait.
All right.
Literally, you can make gains just hitting each muscle group once a week if you hit it hard enough.
Yeah, I hit it pretty hard. Yeah, I
you
go
hit
pretty
it hard. Yeah, it's actually counterproductive. If you hit a muscle hard and then you hit it again the next day, it's counterproductive not only on your muscle, because you're not going to build more muscle. You actually lose muscle if you do that too much. And also it depends on how hard you hit it. Because if you do volume,
I went through, like, it was pretty rough because I just got out of prison, so I'm trying to do everything good, and I'm not trying to do bad or anything. So I'm just a temp right now, and everything was going good at work, and they kind of like they let me go. So it was just my surrounding, the people around me, they didn't like me or something. So that kind of got me bummed out. So I shouldn't have made the excuse not to go to the gym, but it was,
Hey, that's a bigger reason. Hey, you remember what we talked about, the intention, right?
Yeah.
You have the right intention, so you have the right perspective. Any hard stuff, right? If you go to prison, right, or any, like, oh, you get fired from your job, you get kicked out of school, you get kicked out of the military. I mean, hey, these are like actual real life things. People don't pay you money. I had a client skip out on a few $100s from me. He owed me, and the money doesn't matter to me because we crushing it, we killing it, we just crush our goals, right? But
Yeah.
what hurt me more is if I have a developed my business, I do relational. Everything I do is relational. I develop relationships with my people because I care about you and I want to help you reach your goals and your dreams and your desires. But what hurt me more than ripping me off is destroying our relationship because how much I poured into that person, how much I helped that person, right? For a year. For a year, I've helped this person accomplish so many goals and helped him grow so much that he would do that, right? And he blocked me on all social media platforms, and he blocked me on all the payment processing and Cash App and all the stupid stuff, right? To avoid me, right?
Yeah.
But dude, that doesn't matter to me that much. It's like how you respond. You know, the cliche saying, it's not about what happens to your life, it's about how you respond. Well, how you respond is going to be a reflection of your intention and your perspective upon things, right? So every single time something hard happens in your life, or you lose motivation, or you get depressed, or some bull crap happens in your life, when it comes to your fitness, any goal you have, guys, any goal you have, I want you guys to write down your goals.
Yeah, I just did that.
I just got kicked out.
I got them down on a piece of paper and stuff.
Yeah, write down your goals in life. Write why it's important to you.
It was just one of those things that just like it really I dwelled on it for like all day. I couldn't stop dwelling on it because they're all, yeah, we like you, we're gonna hire you, everything's going good, we're gonna hire you. Inside my mind, I had the image, and like I could the vision that, oh, I'm gonna have a full-time job, I'm gonna have the union, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, and then just like that, you know, it's like, fuck, man, you know, excuse my language, but
yeah, well,
but that motivates me to go to the gym too at the same time. But it was just hard. It was a hard day.
Yeah, I feel, man. But I mean, this is me, the unbreakable mindset, right? If it were me, you know what's a much more productive energy than depression or sadness or dwelling or empathy or any of these lower frequency vibrations? What's much more productive, at the very least, is anger. Much more productive, right? I'm not saying be angry, but if you're going to be depressed, I'd rather you be pissed off than depressed. Me, I naturally get very pissed off.
Yeah, me too.
Stuff happens. And guess what I would have done? I'm like, screw that job. They don't think they want me. Okay, I'm going to go find a better job right now. I'm going to go talk to 10 different companies, and I'm going to go get me a better job that pays more. I'm going to show them what's up and show them what they missed out on because I am top D. I am the best. I am the greatest. I'm going to show them I am the one, right? And I would use all that emotion, that negative charge, whatever it is, and I would channel it towards something productive. Right. And again, that comes from the intention. It comes from your perspective. You got to tell yourself in that moment, I will not let this break me. I will let this fuel me. I will not let this break me. I will let this build me. Right. And so you channel that energy into, it's your motivation. Now you have more motivation to make more money. You have more motivation to get a better job. You have more motivation versus if you just like say, man, right. You'll be much more productive that way.
Yeah. That's better. That's a better way to, that's a better outlet with anger too, than just that makes sense. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, bro. Just you gotta go after it, bro. Just like look at your goals and your visions. And like, nah, bro, I'm gonna make this happen, right?
Yeah.
You never let a good crisis go to waste. Literally every single time something happens like that in your guys' life, whatever it is, that is the moment for your next level up. I get excited when life is going good. If you just kept on going good with that job, you would get comfortable.
Yep.
Screw that. Crisis happens. Oh, it's time for me to level up. It's time for me to show myself who I really am. What am I really capable of? Right. And so every single time a crisis happens, use that to fuel you to get to the next level. Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's a burning star. Right. You just need to turn. There's always opportunity. Look at COVID-19. Everyone got laid off jobs for most part. Look how many people made millions and millions of dollars off selling toilet paper. Right?
Yep. It's true.
Hey. Oh, COVID-19. Oh. Let me buy a whole bunch of masks and start selling them for $5 a mask, and I'll get them for 30 cents. Right? Like there's always opportunity in failure, in chaos. There's always opportunity. So I want you to spend some time do some push-ups and burpees because you want to raise your frequency. So do some positive action, get into your, because you change your physiology to change your psychology. Tony Robbins, right? You change your physiology to change your psychology. So do some push-ups and burpees. Put on some like your boy DC. You put on some greatness, right? Do some push-ups and burpees. You raise your frequency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want you to write down, how am I going to take positive action now? How am I going to find the opportunity in this chaos right now? How am I going to better my situation from this circumstance that just happened, me getting fired from my job? How can I make money? What's the job I can get? How can I start a business? How can I do this? Obviously, morally and ethically, you could start a business right now and make more money than any job if you have the right expertise. But you know, there's a lot of things that go into that. But really, I want you to raise your psychology, raise your physiology, do some burpees, do some push-ups, put on some motivational beats or music or whatever, and literally start being creative. What can I do to level up my life now? Right. Cool, guys. You had another question, or is that it for now?
That's it.
Cool. Awesome, bro. Appreciate you, man. We're here for you, bro.
I appreciate it. Hey, that payment thing, the bank is closed, so I could probably do it tomorrow.
Cool. Yeah, just message me, bro.
All right, I got you.
Leon. That's how you pronounce it, bro. Is there an accent to it? Is it Leon? Or how do you pronounce it, bro? Your hand's raised. Or is it Leon? I think it's Leon. Is he not going to unmute? Yo, you're muted, bro. If you don't know, you're muted. My microphone is disabled. Damn. Well, ask your question in the comments. Alex.
Yeah, what's up?
Yo. You have a question?
Oh, no, I don't know how to unraise it.
Okay. Cool, guys. Any last minute questions? I just really want you guys to set your intentions, have the right perspective when it comes to accomplishing your goals and doing everything that's required to reach your goals.
Yeah, I do.
Yo.
Sorry. So for the program, because like I use my school membership here for like the gym, and I might be canceling my Y just because like the payment and stuff. So if, you know, I guess if I can't use the school gym because like it's closed for like break or whatever, could I substitute all of those for like bodyweight workouts or?
Yes, sir. I could hook you up.
Okay.
It's Top B. Coach DC is the greatest coach in the world, and I have all the programs you need. I don't know. I'm expertise weightlifting, bodybuilding, powerlifting ish type stuff, and then body weight training. Not too much into like kettlebells and Olympic lifting and CrossFit and stuff like that. But
so, what's your like most preferred method of training, like for you, like personally?
Weightlifting. Yeah, some form of push pull legs. I do like full bodies. I do like upper lower splits. Not too much of a fan of bro splits. I have a couple years of experience in bro splits. Not too bad. Really not too beneficial, I don't think, unless you're doing steroids. But I like some form of either full body push pull legs or upper lower splits. Yeah, bodybuilding, a combination. I do like lifting heavy. I do enjoy it. And then bodybuilding, you know, physique of greatness training. I do like body weight training. I did body weight training strictly from 14 to 16 years old. So I was pretty good. And then when COVID happened, I did body weight training strictly for a year and a half. I was able to get up to almost 21 arm push-ups in a row. So
damn.
So
shit.
Yeah,
405 squat too.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, we rep that, bro. I'm gonna rep 405 on deadlift for 10 reps.
It's insane.
We're gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
Mindset. Cool. Leon, you have your microphone or what's up, bro? I don't know if you're the one that keeps on jumping in or and out.
Yeah, my microphone works now.
Yo.
I just wanted to say, first thing, I absolutely agree with the anger mindset thing. Last year, when I was actually going through like my weight loss, because I now joined this to put on muscle and obviously get my finances in check, but every day I was always just waking up angry. Like, how did I let myself get to this point? And that was really my big motivator. That's how I was able to do a ton of cardio and really just like strictly diet. And I was able to maintain that for a long amount of time. But one of the questions I had was, do you have any like vitamins or supplements that you recommend while doing this?
Yeah. For building your body, right? For building your body, building muscle, whey protein isolate, right? If for some reason you need plant-based or vegan, you could do that. I've used organic. I'm sure there's better ones. For I think it's called organic for plant-based. That's mainly depending on how it affects your like pimples and also your digestion, right? For whey protein isolate, but whey protein isolate is superior to plant-based. So I would go with whey protein isolate. I like MP. There's lots of good brands. Some people are more about like not having so many bad ingredients. So I know Alex posts a lot of things about ingredients. Me, I just like whey protein isolates directly after a workout. Creatine, monohydrate, 5 grams a day. So creatine, whey protein isolate. There's a lot of other ones you could take, not so much important, like glutamine and all that great stuff. That's for muscle building. For general health, daily multivitamin, right? I like GNC Men's Health. I also like Daily One and men's male vitamins. Daily multivitamin and then fish oil. Take fish oil every day, and then also a good idea if you can. I really like to take collagen for the joints. Right, you'll see a lot of the like girly stuff for like their hair and nails and stuff. But if you take collagen, it's actually really good for your joints if you're lifting heavy, which you don't necessarily need to. So I would just say fish oil, multivitamin, and then for muscle building, whey protein isolate and creatine. Those are the main supplements I take and I recommend. I don't really take anything more than that. I used to work at GNC for 2 years, and I used to take all the supplements. And my GNC manager, we would just rip people off, like, because most of the time you don't need all that stuff. Like, for the most part, 90% of the time you do not need amino acids or BCAs, or a lot of other supplements people recommend.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
And since you're going to be part of Team DC, you're after the free challenge, right? After the Christmas challenge, we're going to convert you into the one-on-one mentorship, the transformation program. You're going to get the full coaching, which is actually a lot more than the fitness challenge. So you're going to get a custom meal plan, custom supplement recommendations. You're going to get all of that stuff. So that'll help you out a lot more.
Yeah. And another thing, when it comes to mindset, what's sort of something that you do to really just keep yourself in that mindset to just keep pushing? Because for me, one of my big ones is just, like I said, like anger. It's just like, why have I not achieved this goal yet? So I really just use that to propel myself, and just having good backing towards my goals. I know you were mentioning that earlier. Like, don't just have a goal to have a goal, have a goal that has purpose and stuff like that. But what are some things that you recommend to really just keep yourself in that motivation and keep yourself in that upward spiral?
I'd say 3 things. Put yourself in positions that make you uncomfortable, right? So put yourself in places and environments that constantly push you to grow, right? So there's a lot, like, for example, if you go into the military and you do boot camp, that's going to change you. You go to college, that's going to change you. You put yourself in a new job, you move to a new city, you move to a new country, that's going to change you. I'm not saying that's necessarily what you need to do, but there's different levels to it. Sign up for a marathon, sign up for a Spartan race, sign up for some type of competition, go to certain networking events, join certain coaching programs, join certain programs, go to certain events, things that are going to put you out of your comfort zone, start a new business, whatever it may be. You put yourself places like that, you're going to be out of your comfort zone. You're going to be forced to grow in whatever way. So be intentional about that, because it's going to cause you to grow, but in what way? So make sure you're intentional, that it's aligned towards the way you want to grow. Second is very similar to that, is put you around yourself with people that are on the same, either at the same level of you as you, a little bit ahead of you, or really ahead of you. So really ahead of you is going to be coaches and mentors a little bit ahead of you might be like your buddy who's just making a little bit more money or is a little bit better in shape or a little bit better with girls or whatever, right? He's got more game than you in whatever area of life, right? And then people who are at the same level as you, because that's like building community. When you have like fellowship, you have other brothers who are relatively at the same level as you. You surround yourself with more people like that, especially the people who are a little bit ahead of you and then really ahead of you. That's going to cause you just naturally to level up and grow. Right. So like every single time I felt complacent, I always hired a new mentor. I always hired a new coach, somebody who's making like double, 3x, 10x as much money as me, has been in business a lot longer than me, has a way bigger business than me. I would always hire them as my mentor, and that always caused me to level up, right? Because I was surrounded by their greatness, their expertise, their energy, right? And then lastly, number 3, I would say is just really you always have the desire to reach the desired outcome of the body, the business, whatever. Then you also need that pain, that deep-rooted pain. So I'll actually spend some time thinking about it. What if a year from now, I'm in the same position I'm in right now, making just as much money? And if 1 year isn't bad enough for you, 10 years, 20 years. Okay, what if I died right now? Damn. Man, I still didn't lose my man tits. Man, right? Man, I still didn't stop drinking, smoking, watching porn, right? Whatever. Oh man, I still was broke. Whatever. Like thinking about a year from now, 5 years ago, 10 years from now, or whatever it is, thinking about the pain that you would have if you didn't accomplish your goal. Because that's going to also fuel you to, I got to take action. I got to take action. I got to take action. I got to go. I got to level up. Right. So that's going to fuel you as well. So there's three tips right there.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to write down that third one just because, well, the first two I'm already kind of doing. I mean, getting out of the comfort zone, putting yourself in discomfort. I mean, just joining this honestly was already, very spontaneous, and it definitely got me out of my comfort zone, but I definitely see value in it, and I definitely see growth in the future with it. So that's why I did it, to not only grow myself into the man that I want to become, but also my skills. And like you said, the second thing, surrounding yourself with good people. I think, now that I'm in Team DC, have all these people around me. Over the past year, I've definitely been cutting out a lot of toxic people that, have done no good in my life. So yeah, I think good things are ahead, and I'm definitely going to keep those in mind.
Greatness.
Yep.
I am the one. Woo! All right. Anything else, guys? It's been an hour. All right. Any last minute questions?
I got one question. I got a question.
Yeah, Calvin, what's up?
All right. So I like basketball too. I want to be able to dunk. What can I do to help?
You want to be like
I know
DC?
that's a real goal of mine, man. I can touch the backboard. I can't dunk yet.
Yeah, we could work on that, bro. Hey, dropping 20 pounds, like you getting shredded already.
I'm at 202 right now. I'm at 203. Sometimes I kind of eat a little bad, but I went from 220 to 210. Now I'm at 202. I'm at 202, 203.
Yeah, well, dropping 20 pounds would help a lot, and then building your leg strength, and then we can start working on like plyometrics. A huge thing about it is just start running, doing suicide,
like fast switch, huh?
Yeah, and running, and then also practice jumping, practice your straight broad jump, like just straight vertical jump. Actually, your straight vertical jump up, touch the backboard or the net or whatever you can, and then also practice your 1 step or 2 step. Practice your approach. I would actually look up some YouTube videos, because a huge thing about dunking and your vertical is actually your steps and your approach, right? So you need to accelerate. You need to take shorter steps, and you need to accelerate, or actually slow down. You need to accelerate up front, then slow down and shorten your steps towards your initial jump, right? And so you can kind of see that in my videos of me dunking. Yeah, look up some YouTube videos. They'll help you with that. And then there's also a thing, dorsiflexion versus plantar flexion. You need to make sure you're doing dorsiflexion as you're approaching too. That automatically increases your vertical like 2 or 3 inches. When dorsiflexion is basically your ankle, right? So this is your foot. Your foot's up like this, and you're running towards the hoop like this with your landing with your heel first, right? versus plantar flexion's your toe first, that automatically increases your vertical too. So I'll just look into it and start adding it into your training, and
Okay.
eventually you'll be able to do it.
All right. I see what you mean.
I should come out with a dunking course now, huh? Too. We always
That'd
monetize everything. If you want to be rich, you must monetize everything. Join my course on how to dunk. I'm gonna make a $25 course on how to dunk. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good one.
Always, bro. Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, I got one question.
Yo, who is this?
Brian? Brian?
Brian?
Yeah,
All right, what's going on, stud?
I got a question. A question.
Yeah.
What's your advice in losing weight?
Calorie deficit, bro. So take your body weight times 10. That's how many calories you should be eating every day. Track on MyFitnessPal, right? Again, MyFitnessPal, download MyFitnessPal. So if you're 200, 240, doesn't matter. Okay, take your body weight times 10. That's 2,000 if you're 200 calories. If you're 240, that's 240, 2,400 calories a day. You're in severe calorie deficit. All right, so that automatically should lose weight off that. If you want to accelerate your growth there, or how fast you drop body fat, then I would hit the gym a couple days a week, or at least do body weight training at home. Push-ups, burpees, pull-ups, squat, lunges. Just do whatever you can. Do some body weight exercises every day to burn more calories, and also increase your step count. So on MyFitnessPal, it already counts your steps, right? Or you can download if you have an iPhone, it's the health section. It counts how many steps you do. Aim for 10,000 steps a day. If you still want to lose weight faster, go for 15K, go for 20K, right?
Because
You can start running, right? Once you join the one-on-one coaching, we do things much more with science, and there's a lot more customization to everything I'm telling you. But for general broad statements that work for everyone, you want to be in a calorie deficit, take your body weight times 10, right? Track your calories and macros on MyFitnessPal, get at least 10,000 steps in a day. Try to work out every single day, either the gym or body weight training. Obviously cut out fast food, processed food, frozen food, eat whole foods. These are just simple steps you can do that, for the most part, if everyone followed in the world, nobody would be obese. Nobody would be overweight if you just followed those things right there. And then you're in the challenge. So yeah, just take advantage of the nutrition guide I gave you. There's a nutrition guide I posted in the Facebook group as well. That's very helpful. Look for that. I'll repost it today, but that nutrition guide I posted in the Facebook group is fire. So check that out. That would help you a lot as far as nutrition. And then you already have a workout program in that app. So just start crushing that. Sound good, bro?
right. Does
Yeah,
one
you
more
can.
question.
Yeah.
Working out makes you lose weight?
It burns calories, so it's going to help you be in a calorie deficit. So, I mean, it's always good to get a sweat on, right? But yeah, the abs are made in the kitchen, so primarily focus on your nutrition. Ooh, I'm rhyming. I know you wish, but all right. So abs are made in the kitchen. Focus on your nutrition. All right, that's mainly going to help you, but exercise will help.
All right.
Cool. Beast mode. Any last minute questions, guys? We're ready.
Yeah.
We've been out going
So-
at it. Like 2 more.
So I was just kind of bringing up earlier. I think you put this in a good way when I was asking about, like, how much information is too much if I'm putting out like content, like, because I know I've spent hours just talking to people about, like, like body weight workouts I made, or like how I eat or whatever.
Yeah. Well, people
I'm just like, I don't want to.
People don't buy
What was that?
information. Like, yeah, so if you want to make money, like, there's a difference between knowing what you're doing and then making money, because making money is all about sales, which is all about pain and desire, right? So like, if you're giving somebody information, like, it's going to help them, obviously, but that's not how you'd actually get money from them. You would have to sell them on the information, because if you automatically say, hey guys, I have a 50-page book on how to do XYZ, do you guys want it? Most people, like, yeah, it's not so much about, yeah, it is about what you know, but it's also about how you can sell it. So as far as like giving out free information, if you're going to help somebody, you can give them the information. You could give them all the information at the end of the day, but the most reason why people continue to join my program is ultimately because of who I am, my mindset and my energy, right? My accountability. Also customization, right? Doing it customization. So information is awesome, but people are unique in a way. So some information works for everyone, but some people do need unique custom macros. Some people do need a custom training routine.
For sure.
So customization is something you pay for as well, versus just general information that works for everyone or just generalities that are like truths. So there's something you charge for accountability, you charge for customization. As far as information, I would charge people for your time as well, because you can't just give everyone an hour of your time and give them all the information in the world. Like, yeah, you can give people a couple tips, talk to them for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, do this for free all day, and ultimately that's what's going to make them want to pay for your service or whatever, or your information. But I want to continuously give people an hour of your life, right? So I would structure on those three things. What you'll learn a lot in business is teach them what, but not how. So track your calories on MyFitnessPal is a what. How should you track your calories on MyFitnessPal? Like, how do you actually do it, or what macros should you specifically hit in XYZ? That's more of a how, right?
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I wanna, sorry, I can, question is, what is the piercing, for facts, for macros, facts, carbs, proteins.
General percentage. Christian's been a follower of mine, like my biggest raving fan, and a client, paying customer as well. A brother, right? But he's been following me for years. He's a big fan. He's from Peru. He wants to make it to America, and he's learning English, as you guys can tell. It's gotten a lot better since he started a year ago. But generalities for macros, guys. I'm not gonna write this down, but 40% protein, 40% carbs, 20% fat. There's your general answer for everyone. So if you're eating 2,000 calories, 40% of those calories should come from protein, 40% from carbs, 20% from fats. And that should be good enough for all of you guys to see decent results.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That would be $700. I'm just kidding. Cool. Any other questions, guys? Is that it? All right. Cool, guys. That was Unbreakable Mindset. I appreciate you all for showing up. Message me if you have any other questions. Don't hesitate to reach out. God bless you guys. Continue to crush all of your goals. Go super hard for them. Set your intention, set your perspective, have that motivation. Write down your 2023 vision, your goals, and why it's important to you, why you must accomplish them, right? And continue to crush it, guys. Let me know if you need anything, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time. If you guys want to show up, it's Elite Fitness, Nutrition, and Daily Habits. So tomorrow we'll focus in a lot more on training, nutrition, and daily habits. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.